to be at the game tonight. I don't know that anybody's listening to us because I think everybody's here.
Fans, and I tell you, I think it's probably one of the most hyped games. Last year was pretty high, but almost the way WJTV come to practice, cover Forest, I really think it's probably one of the most hyped games here in Forest in quite some time since I can remember of having a big game here at L.O. Atkins. This game is definitely catching some attention. Of course, anytime you play the teams from Rankin and Hines County, you're going to get a lot of publicity. And there come the Bearcats.
Here come the Bearcats coming on out here, fired up, ready to go. I see Randall Boyd doing his sidestepping. He's fired up. And I tell you, if there's one person,
he's always fired up.
If there's one person though you don't want fired up, ready to hit you, that's Randall Boyd. He will lay a lick on you. Look at, he's already getting water. He's fired up, ready to go. I see Fred Spivey is in. No, excuse me, that's 65 Lewis Gray in his jersey. Without his shoulder pads on. I know another one. Who did I tell you earlier had knee problems?
Number 52, and that was Michael Townsend.
Michael Townsend, 52's got some meniscus problems in his knee. They say he should be ready back by the Morton game, which is always good news. He's one of our starting defensive linemen. He's part of that red brick wall that the Bearcats have on defense. And the Bearcats said to kick off, and word is that I had it that coaching staff is not letting up for tonight's game, Jason. They're pouring it on and not leasing up at all. They want
it. Well, no, we don't have to worry about them next year. We don't have them. I don't think they'll be lined up on our schedule next year. And you know, if you're gonna make a statement in football world, you're gonna have all the chance in the Clarion Ledger to show who the Forest Bearcats are. One thing we can't do is come out and lay egg again. Last year was surprising. I thought we had the superior athletes would beat them last year, and hey, they surprised me. So I'm not taking this one for granted at all.
No, you're right. That's exactly right. And last year they did pick up the victory by a score of 21 to 19. You know, Bearcats feel like they should have won that game. Feel like some calls went the wrong way, whatever. You know, you can't really blame the refs. You got to win it on the field. So the Bearcats set to kick off. We're waiting rosters for prep. I see them coming in here slowly. Mr. Burdax is bringing them up here for us slowly but surely. And we'll go get this game started as Juan Rodriguez kicks off on the 40. A high kick, going to be back into the end zone for a touchback. What a great kick from Rodriguez to start this game off as he boots that one 2 yards deep into the end zone. And Prep will start out 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And Vance, I was talking to somebody who said they were watching Channel 3 WLBT and they were interviewing Prep, or one of the channels, they were interviewing Prep about the game. And they just, you know, some of the players felt like they could run the ball. I said, well, they hadn't watched film.
No, we'll see what they can do. They're going to have some trick blocks or something to find a way to get this game open. Prep's going to come out in I formation, 2 wide receivers split to the near side. They're going to try and run it up the middle, and guess what, Jason? They don't get much of anything. They're going to give him a yard of forward progress, spot that ball right at the 21-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
I mean, you would think we exchange game tapes, and that's one thing you can't do against these Bearcats is run up the middle. They do pick up 2 yards, which is about as good a yard as you're going to get up the middle.
Yeah, you're right about that. Now we've got a Prep roster. We'll let you know what's going on here. Prep going in a shotgun formation this time with 2 wide receivers to the far side. Quarterback, and they get the Bearcats to jump. Quarterback for Prep is number 16. That's Dalton Welch, a 6 foot, 180-pound senior quarterback.
And Vance, you know, that's just this Forest Bearcat team. They're hyped, they're ready to play, and they're ready to jump off that ball, and they did that time. Very uncharacteristic. That's normally Bearcats don't do that.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 4 now for Prep. As Welch goes under center this time, I formation, fakes the handoff, rolls out, makes the pitch, trying to scrape the line. Bearcats going to push him out of bounds along the 29-yard line. He's going to be a little bit short, about a yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 now for Prep.
Good play for Prep. It's big time play right here.
Yeah, good job that time by Marquez Johnson to run the running back out of bounds. He picked up 3 on the option play as the quarterback faked the handoff, made a good pitch down the sideline. Marquez scraped the line and made sure he didn't get any good yardage out of it. 3rd and 1, big stand for defense right now. Welch goes under center, got 3 wide receivers, puts 1 in motion, hands it off up the middle. He looks like he's got it. Forward progress, carries it over the 30, just shy of the 31. We'll say he got it by the length of the football, and that's going to bring up 1st down for Prep. They're marking it. The nose of the football, or the back of the football, I guess you'd say, is on the 30-yard line. So it is exactly a 1st down by the length of the football.
So that penalty cost the Bearcats at 5 yards, really cost them right there. And now the Prep picks up 1st down of the ball game. And Normally don't see that.
No, I don't know the stats, but I'm pretty sure nobody has gotten a first down on the first drive of the season. 4 wide receivers for Prep. They hand it off up the middle. Good blocking that time as he's at the 35, he's at the 40, and it's going to be wrestled down short of the 45-yard line. But that's what you call blocking there. Is he had a wide open hole there, Jason.
He did. That outside was wide open for him. I don't know that that's through his designated run, but boy, he was just, those blockers just made a wall for him, and he made it to the outside. Another first down for Prep, and they're driving.
They're driving. They've got the ball on the 44-yard line of Prep. Welch is in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 men in the backfield with him. He takes a snap, wants to throw, throws it across the middle of the field, in and out of the hands, just behind the receiver, number 37. And he is not on my roster for Prep, so we're going to say that's just a Prep receiver. Drop that ball.
Yeah, and it was open, Vance. That pass was open right there for Prep. So Bearcats facing an offense that, as you said, they hadn't seen all season.
No, they can mix it up. They can run it and throw it. So they've got to be on their toes tonight. They can't just stop the run and not worry about the pass, because we've got a team that can throw it. Welch is going to go under center. He's got 3 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield with him. Puts a man in motion, fakes a handoff. Well, the opposite ball's on the ground. Bearcats try and pick it up. Oh, and they just don't get it. Prep falls on it, but it's a loss of 8 on the play. As Prep gets the ball back, I think it was Marquez trying to pick it up and run it to the house, Jason.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, you know, he sees the end zone, but the coaches will preach and preach. Just jump on the ball. And every time you see that, 75% of the time, they just don't get it when they're trying to pick it up because they're in such a hurry. 4th down
or punting situations, yeah, you pick it up. Anything else, you just get the ball.
Right.
So, after the Prep fumble, it's going to be 3rd and 18 now for Prep. Quarterback takes a shotgun, wants to throw, has time, pressure coming, and they're going to sack him back along the 29-yard line. That's big number 54 for the Bearcats. That is Sherman Boyd with the sack all the way back on the other side of the 30. So that defense stood up that time and took advantage of the Prep miscue. Now we'll get the ball back. Stowers and Pinkston will be standing along their inside their 40-yard line awaiting this kick. Now they're backing up. I feel like Prep's probably going to have a pretty good punter. They usually have a good kicker. Now they're standing at their 30-yard line. Kicker will be kicking from about the 18-yard line where he'll get this kick away. 9:13 left to go in the first quarter. No score in this ball game. Good snap. No pressure from the Bearcats. Good kick. It's going to bounce, take a Prep roll. Bearcats having to get away from it. The Bearcats will start out at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line is where the Bearcats will start out. So 8:59 left to go in their first quarter. Prep unable to get anything going on their first drive of the night. Let's see what our offense can do, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what their game plan is for tonight. If they want to spread it out or just try to pound that ball. And, you know, with our size and speed, might try to pound that ball.
Yeah, I'm seeing I formation right now. Quillian Jones and Warrensley in the backfield. Stowers and Pinkston split it outside. Looks like they've got single coverage on Stowers to the near side. That's something we may be going to take advantage of. As Evans goes under center, hands it off to Warrensley, who's hit at the line of scrimmage but falls forward to near the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on the play. 8:51 left to go in this first quarter. Bearcats getting their first drive of the night going. 4 yards on the first down.
And one thing about Warrensley, after the initial hit, he's always going to get you an extra yard or 2. He's always falling forward, just a well-coached running back.
All right. Pinkston and Stowers, you wide receivers, looking like they've got single coverage. They do. Prep's putting everybody up in the box. Hand off to Quillian Jones that time, and he stood up at the line. They're putting everybody in the box, Jason. They've got 9 men in the box, and that may hurt them.
Yeah, I like our chances on that, and we should loosen that up before the night gets going. But you can obviously see what their game plan is trying to stop that run, but that definitely could hone them.
Yeah. All right, 3rd down and 5 for the Bearcats. Evans is going to go under center. Pinkston goes in motion to the far side. Evans takes it, wants to throw, does throw, has a wide open Stowers who catches it, trying to get first down and just didn't go forward. They stop him short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Bearcats. Is wide open, made the catch, but just didn't go forward, Jason.
Yeah, sometimes you dance around a little bit too much, and you'll pay the price for that one. And Prep puts Forrest in one of the first 3 and outs I can remember on the first drive.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So the Bearcats will be punting now There's one thing about Prep, you know they're going to be sure tacklers. They're not going to miss a lot of tackles.
They don't.
So Shepherd on to punt for the Bearcats. 2 men back to receive for Prep. They're standing along their own 40-yard line. High snap. Shepherd pulls it in. Gets a good spiraling kick way over the head of the return men. Ball is going to take a Bearcat roll down to about the 23-yard line. Great kick that time from Shepherd.
That might have been the best one all year.
That's a great kick. That ball was at the 25-yard line, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's close to a 53-yard punt that time from Shepherd. That's a great kick.
He did.
There wasn't a lot of roll in that either. That was hang time there.
Went right over the Prep guy's head and flew down. So now, as you said, Prep would have had decent field position, but that punt's going to put them back around the 20.
7:04 left to go in this first quarter. Prep's got 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Spreading it out. Shotgun formation for Welch. He takes a snap, going to run the pitch. Trying to run that option. Trayshawn Mitchell on to make the tackle, and he pulls him down at the 26-yard line. Give him a pickup of 3. Running that option, Jason. That's probably not something I expected to see out of Prep tonight.
No, it really isn't. And they're running it pretty well right there, and the quarterback's coming out and to his pitch man, and 3 yards is good against this Bearcat defense.
Give Trayshawn Mitchell credit that time as he had to make an open field tackle by himself. No help that time from the rest of the Bearcats. 2nd down and 7 now for Prep. Shotgun formation. Welch wants to throw. Does throw over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted as Pinkston went for the ball and hit him and the receiver right at the same time. And I think he was trying to hit the receiver and didn't realize the ball hit him in the chest.
No, he didn't. He absolutely didn't.
So that's an incomplete pass for Prep. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now for Prep. 6:26 left to go in this first quarter. No score in this game. Both teams stalled on their first drive. Prep's facing 3rd and long now on their second one. 3 wide receiver spread offense for Prep. Shotgun formation. He takes that, wants to throw, does throw high over the middle. Intercepted. Stowers intercepts it at the 47-yard line. Excuse me, that's Pinkston intercepts it at the 47-yard line. The Bearcats will start out in Prep territory at the Prep 47-yard line. And that's one of those, you keep throwing over the middle, we're going to get one of those.
We're going to get one.
One or 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, Stowers, he'd been looking for that. Almost had it a while ago, and it just kind of hit him in the chest. And now, once again, he finally gets that one right there. And I tell you one thing Prep's doing is they're throwing the ball and releasing it quick. They know the pressure is coming at them.
Right, they're getting rid of it before the Bearcats get a chance to get on them. All right, Evans goes under center. I formation still with Quillian and Warrensley in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off to Warrensley, who is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 on the play. Good job that time by Prep for breaking up the run that time for Warrensley. Jason, we may have to put this ball in the air.
I think so, and as you mentioned a while ago, single coverage, they're bringing their safety up, stacking that box. I mean, it's there all day long. And you got to think, that as smart as this coach staff is, they see it, they're setting it up, they finna hit that home run ball. Right. Go for it anyway.
Right. All right, now, 2nd and 11 now for the Bearcats. Pitch to Warrensley around the outside. He's trying to turn the corner. He's got the 50, and he's run out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Give him a pickup of 4, but it's still going to bring up 3rd and 8 on the play.
I'm kind of surprised if we hadn't come out, as you mentioned, that single coverage, but won't be long before it happens.
A lot of interference tonight as Prep brought a lot of electronic equipment up here into the press box with us. Pretty amazed at all the stuff they've got up here. 3rd and 8 now. Bearcats spread it out this time. Full wide receiver set. Stowers and Patrick to the near side. Mitchell and Pinkston to the far side. Warrensley in the backfield with Evans as he waits for the audible call from his coaching staff. 6 seconds left to go on this play clock. Gonna have to get this one off. There's the snap. Wants to throw. Does throw deep down the middle of the field. Well overshoots. Too much arm in that one. Is no way for Pinkston to get to that one. Was open and had a chance at it, but he throws that one away, and Bearcats going to have to punt again. This time hoping to pin Prep back deep in their own territory now.
2 3-and-outs right there by the Bearcats. So this game is everything they built it up to be, and turning out it could be a good one. 5:33, nothing to nothing.
Right. Shepherd standing along his own 40-yard line, set to kick this one. 1 man back to return this time for Prep. That's number 20. That is Charlie Pringle. Shepard kicks a good one. Fair catch is signaled at the 10. Oh, and it checks up, and it's going to be down at the 9-yard line. What a good job. That's actually sand wedge right there, Jason. That checked up right where it hit.
No doubt. Looks like my golf shot.
Jason got one of those sandwiches?
I said it looked like a sand wedge. I didn't say it looked like his.
He took full credit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did take full credit. Still no score. 2 drives have stalled for the Bearcats. And Prep's going to start out. Ball is spotted at the 10-yard line. The return man for Prep did a good job. He signaled fair catch and got away from it. It's what you're supposed to do at the 10, but that ball stopped. Didn't go to the end zone. Shotgun formation for Welch. He hands it off up the middle. Nothing doing this time as he's going to get no gain on that play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Prep.
That's that Bearcat defense we're used to. Very stingy going up the middle.
Yeah. I think from watching what Prep's done on their first 2 drives, they realize they've only run it once or twice up the middle. A lot of teams we thought, you didn't watch film because you can't run it up the middle. But they're only running it twice up the middle. They're trying to stretch around the outside and throw the ball. So let's see what they do here. 2nd and 10, 4:53 left to go in this first quarter. Been a pretty quick first quarter. I formation now for Prep. Trying to get the Bearcats to jump. They don't move this time. Now he takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and he loses a yard. -1 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 now for Prep. Going to put Prep in a passing situation, Jason.
Boy, 2 plays in a row like that, nothing going right up the middle.
You're right when I said they're not going to run it up the middle, and they do it 2 plays in a row.
That'll pretty much guarantee it when we say that.
Yeah, exactly. We're always wrong. 4:21 left to go in this first quarter. Boy, it has flown by. Hadn't been not a lot of time stoppage. Prep facing 3rd and 11. I formation as Welch goes under center. Rolls back, pressure coming. Tip ball. Bearcats intercepted. Marquez Johnson intercepts it. He's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line as that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Welch had to get it off before he went down, and the Bearcats tip it, and Marquez Johnson makes up for the fumble he didn't get.
There you go, and I tell you what, right there, that's all that pressure coming from the Bearcat defense. Made him just throw it before he was ready. Tipped by the Bearcats, and now we're in business, Vance. Now
it is 1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line. I think technically they could get a first down without getting a touchdown, but I doubt it. 3:57 left to go as the Bearcats are driving, trying to put some points on the board. Quillen Jones and Warnsley in the backfield, I formation. Evans takes a snap, makes a pitch to Warnsley, who's got some running room. He's at the 10, the 5, still on his feet, and he's going to go. Oh, and there's a late flag coming out as that was going to come back for holding as the Prep coaches are up in the press box hollering holding, and they definitely saw it. I didn't see it because I was looking at the runner, not the blockers, but that's going to come back. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That's going to take it all the way back to the 20-yard line where the Bearcats will now face 1st and 20 from the 20-yard line. Tough break because Warnsley made a great run that time to get in the end zone.
He really did. Was untouched. Blockers did a good job of making that hole. So now Bearcats not making life easy on themselves as they back all the way up to the 20 as they have the touchdown. Can't do that in these big games, Vance.
No, you can't. The coaching staff up here was definitely watching for the holding, and they found it that time. So now 3:49 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats facing 1st and 20. Got single coverage down here on Stowers. Split wide to the near side. Movement, that's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Movement along the line of the Bearcats.
Well, like Prep coaches didn't miss a thing up here, do they?
They're good at that.
Yeah.
That's going to back us up another 5, Jason. We're all the way back. Wow. It'll be 1st and 25 now. We're all the way back to the 25-yard line. I'm going to mention this, Jason, real quick. I'm not sure if you knew this was going on at the Forest Public Library on October the 27th, a free admission. Athletes that'll be there, Deuce McAllister, Marlo Perry, Todd Pinkston, Willie Richardson, Greg Carter, and Rashad Anderson will be there signing autographs.
Really? They didn't call the Gridiron Show in?
No, they didn't call us in to broadcast that. So 3:45, Bearcats want to throw the jump ball to Stowers in the end zone. Oh, in and out of his hands. Good job that time by the Prep defender just to get a fingertip on it and mess it up for Stowers. And Stowers was fixing to get that one. That was money, single coverage of Stowers. It wasn't the jump ball that we wanted. It was just a little too much on it.
Yeah, I mean,
throw the jump ball and he's going to get it.
Oh, it was a seriously good throw, though. He had it there in stride. I mean, it was
good play by the defender.
Oh, it was. It was perfect play by the defender. I mean, just in time, you said those fingertips got it, or that would have been 6 points for the Bearcats.
Now second, we're just going to call it second and goal from the 25. Spread offense is Evans in shotgun formation this time. Takes a snap, rolls to the near side. Pressure coming, and he's going to go down all the way back at the 36-yard line. They had that one sniffed out, Jason. That's a film watcher right there, as they came straight through that time to take Evans back all the way back at the 35-yard line.
Vance,
Boy, we're going the wrong way.
It really are, but, you know,
We're not
in
used
a
to
game
that.
where points are premium, Vance, that took us out of field goal range.
Yeah, you're exactly
So,
right.
I mean, that's big right there by Prep.
Yeah, I mean, that's if we kick it from there, you're looking at a 48-yarder, and I don't think we'll kick that.
I just don't think we kick.
And I don't think we'll go for it either. I mean, I don't know. They may go for it, but I'll be surprised. Third and goal from the 31-yard line. 2:55 left to go in this first quarter. Evans takes a shotgun, wants to throw, throws across the middle of the field, caught by Trayshawn Mitchell. He's still on his feet. He's going to go down at the 20-yard line, but that got us back into a little dive and flip there over the pile. Fans wanting to
Won't
late
flag,
hit.
but he hit his own guy.
Right.
I mean,
But that puts us in field goal range, which is what we were wanting, Jason. Now, this will be from the 19-yard line. It will be a 36-yard field goal attempt. Let's say it's a 35-yard field goal attempt from Juan Rodriguez. Ball is spotted right in the center of the field with 2:18 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats try to put the first points on the board. The hold by Evans. Good snap. Hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is
Good.
good. Bearcats take a 3-0 lead on the 35-yard field goal attempt from Juan Rodriguez. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. All on the 5-yard line where Prep will try and return it. He's going to be hit and taken off his feet along the 20-yard line. They're going to spot him just over the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Prep. Bearcats lead 3-0 off the 35-yard field goal connection from Juan Rodriguez with 1:58 left to go in this first quarter.
Prep always surprises me. I mean, you know, we played them last year. They just don't have the athletes, but somehow they get her done.
They do. If you put the right people in the right position, you can make things happen.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Welch goes under center for Prep. He's got 2 wide receivers. Hands it off up the middle, and he gets maybe a yard.
What he,
We're going to say, yeah, he got a yard. They spot him at the 22. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
So it's
Jason, what do you do when you run up the middle? You get nothing, don't you? And you like it.
get nothing.
1:41 and ticking left to go in this first quarter. 2nd and, I'm going to say 9. They hardly even moved the spot, but it's 2nd and 9, a long 9 for Prep. But they go back into shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers set this time. Hands it off up the middle. No, hand it off up the middle. I thought the quarterback tried to keep it. There's the whistle. They give him a yard or 2. They're going to spot him, looks like along the 23-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 now for Prep.
Surely this coach staff is setting up something, because I just can't imagine that they would continue to run up the middle.
Well, they fooled me that time because I thought the quarterback kept it. So it looks like he's going to be holding that handoff and
Gotcha.
trying rolling around on the outside. He had me fooled because I thought he kept it that time. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers now for Welch as he's facing 3rd and long. He takes a snap, wants to throw. Pressure coming, Randall Boyd gets a hit on him. Oh, breaks a tackle. Receiver catches it over the middle, breaks a tackle from the linebacker, and he carries it all the way up to the 44-yard line for a big 3rd down conversion by Prep. That quarterback took a lick that time as Randall Boyd beat him backwards. And he's coming up a little bit. Quarterback comes up a little bit gimpy on that one, Jason.
Wouldn't you if Randall Boyd hit you?
Yeah, I might not come up if Randall Boyd hit me. I have a hard time getting up in the morning, much less if somebody hit me. 1:06 left to go. That stopped the clock as they moved the chains in this first quarter. Bearcats holding on to a 3-0 lead. Prep moving the ball a little bit against the Bearcats. Staying in this shotgun formation with 4 wide receivers this time. Puts a man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Breaks a tackle.
Come on, Gage.
He gets about 3 yards. He stood up and danced for a little while, but
Well, that's the best success you're going to have against the Bearcats, is spreading it out, 3 or 4 wide receivers, spreading the field a little bit, and then trying to get the run up there that time. But they're kind of like us. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if it's going to be an option, pass, run. I mean, it's just hard to defend.
Yeah, it's hard to just pack the line of scrimmage and stop them because you just don't know what they're going to do. Man in motion again this time for Prep. Low snap, quarterback quick throws out to the outside. Good blocking that time, but who is that? That's Number 38, Justin Robinson, catches him from behind as they give him a pickup of 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 now for Prep. The ball is spotted at the midfield stripe.
You got to like it when your defensive line gets to the outside and makes that tackle.
Right. This will be the last play of the quarters. We've got 3 seconds. That clock's going to run off, and we're going to basically just flip positions because we're right on the midfield stripe. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. All right, we start in the second quarter. Bearcats lead 3-0. Jackson Prep facing 3rd and 4 from the midfield stripe. Against his Bearcat defense, trying to come up with a stop. Prep got a big 3rd down conversion earlier in this drive. See what they do now is they've got it spread out again. Put a man in motion. Quarterback takes it, wants to throw. Pressure coming from Bearcat, setting up the screen. They set it up good. They got the 1st down. He's at the 40. Still on his feet. Trayshawn Mitchell, the last one to stop him. They're going to wrestle him down all the way down at the 15-yard line. A good screen that time. But what do I see back there, Jason?
The yellow hanky.
Oh, roughing
the
the passer. Oh, no. That's going to add another 15 yards to it. Roughing the passer against the Bearcats.
That's going to get them down. That would be half the distance now.
So that'll put them down at the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal now for Jackson Prep as we get ready to start this second quarter. And Jason, this is the problem we had last year was penalties.
You just saw that middle screen getting set up as it got going, but as a defender on the field, you just can't see it. You're in motion, and
you can't say, "Whoop! I don't want to look at the quarterback."
Right. So
you can't say, "There's 3 of us going to get him. Let me stop and guard this other thing." By that time, you're too late. You can't catch up.
So Bearcats facing something they hadn't faced all season. A team that's mixed it up and posing a little bit of problems for that Bearcat defense.
Yeah. So 11:45 left to go in this first half of play. Bearcats lead 3-0, but Jackson Prep's got 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. They're staying in this spread offense as Welch is in shotgun formation. Puts a man in motion, hands it off up the middle. He tries to break it out the outside, outruns Robinson, and is going to be taken off his feet by Trayshawn Mitchell. A no gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1. It looked like they're going to spot him at the 9-yard line, Jason.
Nice.
A loss of 1 that time. Good job by Trayshawn. It looked like Justin Robinson was going to get him in the backfield, but he did a good job to outrun him.
He did. What a sure tackle by Trayshawn Mitchell in the open field. Man, I don't know if that wouldn't have been 6 right there. It was a touchdown saving tackle.
Right. Trayshawn has made some good tackles stuck out by himself. Something we haven't seen much is lone tackles, usually gang tackles by the Bearcats. Shotgun formation, handoff around the end on the motion man, and the Bearcats wrap him up and take him down. Maybe a gain of 1, as it looks like he may have got to the 7-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal now for St. Andrews. Jackson Prep.
Big 3rd down right here, and you would think if they don't convert this, they got a field goal kick.
Oh, yeah, they definitely got a field goal kicker. I was watching him kick in pregame warm-ups. Yeah. There's no doubt they've got one as probably as good as ours. There's no doubt they've got a field goal kicker. But it's 3rd and goal. You can bet this coaching staff's going to come up with a good play here, Jason. See if the Bearcats can stop it. 10:33 left in first half. 3rd and goal. There he goes. Throws the jump ball. Caught it, but out of the end zone. Incomplete. As Trayshawn jumped up, but the receiver left his feet and flew out of the end zone. Just got an update on Scott Central. Scott Central is up 14-0 on Pisgah in the first quarter. That's a big game for Scott Central. Now the field goal kicker is on to attempt the kick for Jackson Prep. The kicker for Jackson Prep. Jason, you see a number on that? Is that 4?
Looks like it.
That is William Munger will be kicking for Prep. That's a 2. Good call. Cooper Simmons is the kicker for Prep.
We always get it right.
This will be a 25-yarder. Bearcats put pressure on him, but it's good. So the score is 3-3 here in Forest, Mississippi, with 10:18 left to go in the first half. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. All right, Prep set to kick off. Back deep for the Bearcats is Stowers, Pinkston, and Mitchell. Let's see where they kick it. If they kick it to our return man, hadn't been a lot of kickoffs for the Bearcats this year. If they do, they're going to kick it to Pinkston. He's going to pick it up at the 4. He's at the 10. trying to turn the corner. He may have the jets, Jason. He's at the 10, he's at the 15, he's at the 20, he's at the 30. One man to beat the kicker, and the kicker knocks him out of bounds at the 40-yard line, but he pays for it, Jason, as the kicker is slow to get up. Cooper took a lick on that one as he tried to lower his head against Pinkston, and Pinkston at full speed just about decapitated him.
Yeah, Pinkston in full speed. That's moving right there.
That's moving. You know, that's what they say. As light as a bullet is, when it's coming at you that fast, it hits with a punch, and that's what happens there. Pinkston may not have the weight, but at his speed, he's packing a punch. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 39-yard line after the 35-yard kickoff return from Pinkston. Shotgun formation for Evans as he tries the hard snap. Now he looks to his coaches. They say run it. All right, Mitchell and Pinkston to the near side. Patrick and Stowers to the far side. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He is tripped up in the backfield. He falls back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 2nd and long. The hole was there, but somebody got him by the shoestring, Jason.
I tell you what, not much getting by this Prep defense right now. They are really stingy. And they're, as you said, they're in the right places at all times. They're hard to block, get a hand on. Just Forest coach staff going to have to go deep in the playbooks to figure something out.
Right. 9:39 left to go in the first half. 2nd and 9 now for the Bearcats. Full wide receiver set. Warnsley in the backfield. Evans takes a snap, wants to throw, does throw to Mitchell, who catches it at the 45-yard line. Still on his feet, won't go down. Finally knocked him down. They're wanting to say the ball came out, but I believe he was blown down before he did. So that's 3rd down for the Bearcats. Now it's going to be bringing up 3rd and 4. Just over the 45-yard line.
Bearcats having to work for everything they got. Another 3rd down facing these Bearcats, desperately needing to convert to give the defense a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, you're right. 9:02 left to go in this first half. Bearcats facing a long 3rd and 4. Staying in the spread offense. As Evans waits the snap. Wants to throw. Looking across the middle of the field, throws it deep to Mitchell, just over his head. Just got a little too much power in that arm, and he knows it. He's mad. But I tell you one thing, Evans is fired up about this game. He just got a little too much adrenaline flowing right now.
I think that's it right now. Is he usually connecting on those passes
he sees
right
that
now?
Pass was open, wide open, and he just overshots it. There's not a more fiery competitor on that team than Evans. It's like Stower said about him, he's a beast.
Yeah, but you got to be calm and cool in these games. And he'll get his composure. He'll hit those passes.
Yeah. They're open, and he's going to connect on them before too long. 8:42 left to go. High snap for Shepard as he kicks it away. Another great kick from Shepard. It's going to be caught this time at the 20-yard line. Oh, Lord, man. Corey Tucker absolutely leveled him at the 25-yard line. I'm talking about that is textbook, and Prep is slow to get up. Oh, my God.
You think he's wanting to – he wishes he would have fair caught that one, maybe.
Lord, he tried to turn back in it. Corey Tucker hit him at full speed. Oh, my God, I hope you got that, Chad.
Okay. Oh, I might take a Tylenol after that one.
Yeah, that hurt me up here. Wow, what a hit Corey Tucker laid on the returner for Prep. Prep's got 1st and 10 now at the 25-yard line. Tie ball game, 3-3. It's been a kicker's game and a defensive struggle so far. Prep goes under center this time. Takes a snap, makes a pitch out the outside. He's trying to turn the corner. No, sir. Number 32, Marquez Johnson gets him. Late flag. It may be holding. It is holding. That'll back him up 10. It's going to bring up 1st and 20 now. Or from the spot of the foul, be more than that. I thought it looked like holding as they turned Justin Robinson around full circle.
Well, you've just been wrong so much you're scared to bring it up.
Yeah, I wasn't about to say anything. You just try to jab me, don't you? I'm going to get a score sheet. Who's been wrong the most? Who do you think's been wrong the most, me or Jason?
Man, it's close. It's toss-up.
Toss-up. All right, ball is spotted all the way back at the 11-yard line. That's a huge penalty as they need the 35 for a first. That's 1st down and 24 if my math is correct. Let's see if I can outdo the scorekeeper. The scoreboard now. 8:26 left to go in this first half. It's a tie ball game, 3-3 here. Prep comes out, spreading it back out again. Shotgun formation. Wants to throw, pump fake, throws it over the middle of the field, just overshoots his receiver as he tries to make a dive and catch, doesn't do it. That's going to bring up 2nd and long now. As Jason, that play got open.
Oh, it's there, I'm telling you what, and the Bearcat D, especially those defensive backs, they're going to have to get in position. There's been a few balls that quarterback's missed that they had open. So it's just the first time of the year we face something like that.
That's one of the things that we said was going to be the key is how we defend the pass. We know we can stop the run. It depends. What we haven't seen is really a good passing team. Again, shotgun formation. Throws it deep down the sideline this time as they are trying to pick on Mitchell, Jason, and I don't know that's a good thing to do. He's definitely the shorter of our defensive backs, but he can fly and he can jump.
He really could, but I tell you what, that quarterback Prep's really impressive right there. I mean, that ball was right there just about on the money on the deep ball. So
about the same as ours. He's just overshooting it just a hair. A little too much adrenaline. But they have thrown at Mitchell. They're throwing away from Pinkston, let me put it that way.
Oh, yeah. And wouldn't you?
Yeah, I believe I would, too. 8:07 left to go in the first half. 3rd and 25 for Prep. Shotgun formation. Going to do a quarterback draw. He gets a good solid 5, carries it up across the 15-yard line, but that's nowhere near what he needed.
No, they just didn't. They knew Forrest would be looking for the pass. They'd have everybody back, and they would just kind of get as much as you can. We'll punt it to them and try again next time.
Right. With 7:48 left to go in the first half.
Now, Vance, I see Rod Walker here. Did he recognize you from Outsmart Smart Guy? Because I know you've been doing
well,
so good.
There's just no picture up there, and I'm looking at Bearcat. I had Bearcat Gridiron on my shirt.
You just think as good as your record's been in that, he would
I spoke to him, and we spoke for a second, but he didn't say, "Hey, Vance, how you doing?"
All right, okay.
He's not a real talkative guy. He writes a lot, doesn't talk a lot. Punt is away from Prep. A good punt. It's going to hit a Prep guy. It looked like it hit him. Maybe it didn't. But it rolls all the way down to the 35-yard line where the Bearcats will start out 1st and 10 on 35. That's a great punt for Prep as they were punted inside their 10-yard line.
As you mentioned earlier, it's been a kicker's game. Punters, kickers, they've been doing it all. And both punters and both kickers have done their job tonight.
And right now, this game could come down to special teams. A break or a flaw or a misstep in special teams could be the difference in this ball game. His points are at a premium. Is this, a lot of the people on the Outsmart the Smart Guy was picking like 40 points in this game, total points. I took 31. I knew it was going to be a defensive struggle. 1st and 10 for Bearcats, I formation. Evans makes the pitch to Warrensley, turns it up the middle of the field, lowers his head, and crosses the 40-yard line. Pickup of 5 on the play as he's spotted at the 41-yard line.
What that play, it just looks like so much there, and then it just closes in so quick. The Prep guys they get there and they make those tackles. Hard to break the big one against a team like this.
No, they stay in position. There's no doubt that they hold their positions well. 2nd and 5 now for the Bearcats. Bearcats really need to get a long, sustained drive here, run out the clock, maybe get some points on the board before we go into halftime. Evans puts Pinkston in motion. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Does throw, quick pass to Stowers. It's caught just shy of the first down as he's wrapped up by the feet and taken down at the 45-yard line. Going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 from the Bearcats. Jason, you think Quillian Jones may get this one?
You think?
You think? If we don't get him to jump off sides, I would expect Quillian Jones up the gut.
Yeah, I doubt this is a team you get to jump off sides very often.
No, 6:07 left to go in this first half. Bearcats facing 3rd and short. Evans goes under center, trying to draw him off sides. They don't move, like he said. Got one right. Mark one down for Jason. Got it right. Now Evans is going to go 9 seconds on the play clock. He'll go back under center now. Quarterback keeper, he has the first down and a little bit more as he carries it what looked like to the 47-yard line before he's driven back, and they're going to give him the first down. So that'll stop the clock with 5:38 left to go in this first half. Tie ball game 3-3. Bearcats pick up a first down.
Do what, Chad? You said you need an extra sheet of paper to mark down how many times I was right.
I guess so. Our band's wrong.
All right.
Bearcat ball spotted. They spotted it at the 46, which was enough for the first, barely. Bad spot, but it gave us the first down, so that's all we really wanted. 1st and 10 as Evans goes under center. I formation. Takes a snap, hands it off this time to Quillian Jones, and boy, that is just a pile up in the middle of that line.
Boy, no doubt, and that Prep defensive line is is fighting through very fast. I mean, he didn't even have a chance. As soon as he got the handoff, barely got the handoff, that guy was right in his face. Nowhere to go.
It was just a pile of bodies there. I mean, it wasn't a hole there. I mean, look, everybody fell down. Loss of 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Bearcats quick to the line of scrimmage this time. No huddle offense as Evans goes under center. Takes a snap, fakes the pitch, wants to throw it to Pinkston deep down the side.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
That was a little bit obvious.
Just a slight bit, but I tell you what, that's better than giving him the touchdown right there. That was a touchdown-saving
hold. Yeah,
no doubt.
Exactly. There is no doubt that was a touchdown waiting to happen. The defender, let us give you a little description. The defender for Jackson Prep got about 2 handfuls of jersey, and all you can see is it looked like he had
Pinkston was trying to go, and he couldn't.
A red tail sticking behind him where that defender was riding him like he was skiing behind a boat. No doubt that was a pass interference.
That might be the most obvious pass interference I've ever seen.
That was what you call burnt. Don't let me let him get a touchdown. And I don't know if he wasn't coached to do that, Jason.
I'm telling you, if he gets behind you, just grab him.
If he gets behind you, just grab him. Take the 15 yards. Don't give up the touchdown. And that's what happened there. And the Bearcats get it spotted at the 40-yard line now.
Look at the size difference, Vance. And Josh Pinkston, number 20.
Pringle is 5'8" to 6'4". Do my math. It's 4 plus 3, carry the 2.
I mean,
that's going to be 8 inches difference.
Yeah, I don't know how much he can jump, but wow.
1st and 10. Evans makes the pitch to Warrensley. Cuts up the middle field, has running room. Carries it all the way up to the 32-yard line. Near first down. He's going to be a little bit short, but it's going to bring up about 2nd and 2 now for the Bearcats. 4:28 left to go in this first half. Bearcats want to eat up some clock and put some points on the board.
Boy, it would be huge, Vance, just to get points before halftime. But then you turn around and you get the ball after halftime.
Exactly.
So big drive right here.
Okay, 2nd and we'll say 3 for the Bearcats. They're staying in this I formation. It's working on this drive. Evans takes a snap, makes the pitch to Warrensley, cuts it up the middle of the field again. Going to be near the first down, near the 30-yard line.
It's going to be close.
Depends on where they spot him. As his feet was taken out from under him. Wasn't able to drive those feet like he wanted to. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it with the nose on the 30. I think that's going to be a first, as the first down marker is just behind the 40-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. Let's see what they call. They're going to say, I think it's first down. Let's see what they say. They're going to measure. They're going to take an official timeout and measure. We'll take one as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. 3rd down and 6. That'd be inches, not yards. As Evans will go under center this time. See if we see another quarterback keeper. He takes it. He didn't get it. He drives. Second effort.
Offsides.
No, they're going to call penalty on Forrest for pushing him.
No way.
Penalty against the Bearcats. Running back gave him an extra push behind it. I don't think you can assist the runner. My understanding is that's what they're going to do. Look at there. He's pushing. They're going to call pushing on that.
Wow. I've never seen that call.
I know it's a penalty, but I've never seen it called either. In the books, it is there, but they call it, yeah. I hear the other guy saying it's a Reggie Bush penalty, because I believe he did the same thing.
They didn't call it, though.
Maybe not, I don't know. But I'm trying to think if it's a loss of down or it gives us 3rd down again.
Wow. So they brought the academy rest.
Yeah, Judd Boswell is steadily chewing on the ref. But either way it goes, now it's 3rd and 5 for the Bearcats. 5 yards and 6 inches. It's 3:11 left to go in this first half of play. As Evans takes a shotgun snap this time. Trips receivers to the near side. Has time to throw. Does throw. Wide open Stowers. He makes the catch.
Baby.
He's going to be pushed out of bounds along the 21-yard line where they will spot him. Good first down. And boy, was he wide open or what?
Boy, he really was. They give him a lot of cushion, and that's the respect those receivers, they get. When you can break away like Pinkston did, you got to give them the room and not let them get that deep ball.
Right. First down for the Bearcats. 2:54 left to go in this first half. Ball is spotted at the 21-yard line. We got double wide receivers stacked here to the near side. Pinkston and Mitchell. Evans takes a snap, hands it off to Warrensley up the middle, who is hit and falls forward for a pickup of 3. They're going to spot him about the 19, give him 2 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Clock is ticking. We've got to be a little wary of the clock, Jason. We want to get some points, but we don't want to let this clock run out and force us into something. We still got 3 timeouts left. Bearcats face 2nd and 8 now from the 19-yard line. Staying in this spread offense. As Evans awaits the shotgun snap. Takes it. Wants to throw. Does throw across the middle. Has Mitchell on his feet. Catches it at the 1-yard line. Went to his knees to make that catch, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the Bearcats at the 1-yard line. Great catch by Mitchell as he squatted down on his knees to catch that one. In the pros, that would have been a touchdown because he rolled into the end zone. But in high school football and college football, you're down where your knee touches, whether anybody touches you or not. 2:04 left to go in the first half. Bearcats got it 1st and goal. They're going to say they spotted him at the 2. Bearcats hurry up offense, trying to catch Prep off out of balance. And
got it, baby!
Bearcats go in. Evans on the 2-yard quarterback keeper. Bearcats are going to take a 9-3 lead with the extra point pending, and the big home crowd from the Bearcats gets all excited on that one, Jason.
Oh, yeah, much-needed points right there by the Bearcats right before the halftime mark. What a good drive it was, Vance. Made some 3rd downs and just kept it going. Penalties. I'm telling you.
So now Juan Rodriguez on to attempt the extra point.
They got a flag. That's a flag on the field.
I'm not sure. There is a flag on the field. I'm going to say that was dead ball foul, probably celebrating. I think Randall Boyd gets a little fired up sometimes, and he may did a little extra celebrating that time. And he's getting an earful from Coach Boswell. That's going to back us up a little bit. Let's see how many yards it's going to how long it's going to make this extra point attempt. There we go. What was the penalty, Jason? Make a guess. I need one on your wrong column.
I'm going to stay out of this.
Either way it goes, they waived the penalty off. No penalty on the play. Now the extra point attempt from the regular spot from Juan Rodriguez with 1:46 left to go in this first half. Evans, your holder. Good snap. Hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Bearcats lead 10-3 with 1:46 left to go in this first half. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. He was assessed on the kickoff, so he will be kicking from his own 25-yard line. We'll see what kind of foot he's got now, Jason. 1:46 left to go in this first half. Rodriguez set to kick off from his 25. He kicks a screamer down the middle of the field. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. As he's going to run up the middle, and he's going to be hit and taken down along the 30. We'll say it's a 20-yard return for Jackson Prep. And Jason, if he'd have kicked from his 40, that one would have been 5 yards deep in the end zone.
No doubt. He put a foot into it. So Jackson Prep got 1:37 left to tie this ball game or get some kind of points on the board, and you can bet they're going to come out throwing that ball, Vance.
I would think so. I think they're going to try and probably put it in the air because knowing we're going to get the ball back to start the second half, they're going to try and answer with something here because they've got 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line with 1:37 left to go in this first half. Bearcats lead 10-3. Prep staying in this spread offense. Quarterback takes it, wants to throw, throws a quick pass in and out of the hands. Number 32 drops it as he had to try to take a knee to make that catch. 32 for Prep. That's Hunter Wilkerson.
That's
incomplete pass. You got something to say, Chip?
No,
Just checking, never know. 2nd and 10 now for Prep as they're staying spread. Welch, your quarterback, takes a snap, wants to throw, quick throw again, in and out of the hands of 2 receivers as he threw it behind both of them. Both of them tried to dive backwards to catch that one. Incomplete pass. And Jason, he's doing a good job of getting that pass away quick.
He really is. I mean, he throws a bullet, but now if you're Prep, I don't know if Forrest come out firing. They might be satisfied going in 10-3, getting the ball back. You kind of got to be worried about that clock with the quick strike offense that the Bearcats have.
Have you ever seen our coaches satisfied before they go into halftime?
I'm telling you, Prep's got to be a little worried about that. They've got to be a little worried.
If Prep hadn't watched tape, I'll tell them right now, if they give us the ball back, we're going to throw it to the end zone.
If they don't get this, we're going to have a chance.
Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be hit and taken down. No
we'll
gain.
See if we call a timeout. Oh, yeah, we want it.
You know we are. timeout on the field. I want to keep it here one more time because we didn't get a chance to talk about this. Friends of the Forest Library is going to sponsor an Athletes and Autograph Day on Wednesday, October the 27th from 4 to 6. No charge, completely free. Bring the kids out, bring your football cards because a lot of pro athletes, former high school athletes right here in the area in Scott County are going to be there. Some basketball players are going to be there. But the athletes include Deuce McAllister, Marlo Perry, Todd Pinkston, Willie Richardson, Greg Carter, and Rashad Anderson. And I tell you about this is funny because I played with Willie Richardson in golf Wednesday. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He played for the Colts when they lost the Super Bowl to the Namath call out. He's going to win the Super Bowl game. But nicest guy you'll ever meet. He is a pro at Brookwood Byram Country Club. But he told me, he said, I'm coming to Forest sometime this month from Marlo Perry. And I was like, well, he's going to do something at the library. And I was like, well, I hadn't heard anything about it. Sure enough, today, lady comes in, Miss, oh, Lord. Nevertheless, Miss Beverly comes in today and gives me this and says, please read this. I said, I would be happy to because I will be there with my kids, and I'm going to make sure I've got a card for every one of those players to sign.
And Vance, you know our listeners are far and few between. We got to give a big shout out to Mr. Bobby Latham and tell him we appreciate him watching.
I do want to appreciate him watching. He is a faithful follower of the Bearcat Gridiron Show. He's been watching it for years, back when his boys played ball here. One of his boys playing in a little band, and I need to thank him for my stickers. Pre-left stickers on the back of my truck.
And one thing about it, Vance, we can't afford to lose any of our followers.
You're right about that. We need all we can get.
No doubt.
All right, Prep set to punt. Stowers and Pinkston back to return it. They're sending along their own 35-yard line. Got a minute 21 left to go in this first half. Good snap. Prep gets the kick away. A good high kick. Stowers takes it at the 27-yard line. Trying to turn the corner. Does turn it. He's at the 30. He's going to be wrestled down along the 34-yard line. Return of 7 on the return. A minute 8 left to go. And Jason, you ask, and I'll tell you, Bearcats going to go for the end zone. You look see if they get man on coverage on Pinkston or Stowers this time.
I doubt it. I bet you, if Prep smart, they're going to have their safeties back and everybody getting ready.
Center field.
You got that right, because Forrest is very capable of hitting the deep ball.
Let's see if they can get Stowers or Pinkston open on the deep ball, or Mitchell or Patrick across the middle, as they will be throwing the ball, you can bet here.
Man on.
They bring everybody up, man-on-man coverage, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Evans in shotgun formation. Now they're backing off. Evans waits the snap, takes it. Good blocking, time to throw. Throws it, in and out of the hands of Pinkston as he jumped up and looked like he was looking to turn and run, Jason. That just went right through his hands. Stops the clock with a minute 5 left to go. 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats. I think you had to set up the little stop there so you can set up a stop and go next time. As Pinkston ran 10 yards and stopped.
And good job on offensive line. Prep was bringing the blitz. They picked it up. No pressure on Evans.
Now trip receivers to the far side. Stowers the lone man to the near side as Evans awaits the snap. Wants to throw it to Stowers. Does throw it to Stowers, who catches it at the 50. Still on his feet. Steps out of bounds at the 47. Coaching staff wanting the late hits. A little bit of shoving and pushing going on out of bounds, but not enough to get a call. So now Bearcats have 1st and 10. 58 seconds left to go. Ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. That's a sure sign. When they put trips to one side, Stowers to the other, they're going to Stowers.
And not many more yards till you get in field goal range. So
no,
a lot of options here for the Bearcats.
Yep. Evans stays in shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. 2 to each side this time. Evans takes a snap. Pressure coming from Prep. Throws it deep down the middle of the field. Pinkston can't run it out as he cut a little too much inside and couldn't stretch it out to get to that ball. As Evans, I say he overthrew it. He threw it up in the air for Pinkston to run under it. Pinkston just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah.
He's fast. He ain't that fast.
He's fast. He's just in there. But that ball's there. He's got his defensive back beat all
if he's dead home his jersey.
long. I know.
2nd and 10 with 52 seconds left to go now.
I like that same call 3 more times.
Yeah, Bearcat, you throw that 3 times in a row, sooner or later it's going to connect. Ball is on the 45-yard line of Prep. Evans takes the snap. Quick throw this time to Mitchell, who catches it at the 30 in the middle of the field. Still on his feet at the 30, 25. Going to be taken down along the 21-yard line. Bearcats will use a timeout with 45 seconds left to go on the clock. Bearcats have 2 timeouts. Ball will be spotted at the 21-yard line. And Jason, we are in field goal range, but I promise you the coaches don't want a field goal.
They don't want a field goal, no doubt.
They want to put this Prep in a situation where they've got to try and come back. Now they start the clock. No timeout as Bearcats will start it. 40 seconds left. Quick throw from Evans. He's throwing it high. Jump ball to Stowers, who makes the catch.
baby!
Bearcats. Stowers has the touchdown.
Booyah, baby!
Reception. Touchdown, Stowers. That's your jump ball that you know is there. You know it's open. Stowers makes the grab with 31 seconds left to go in the half. Bearcats put up 2 scores within 2 minutes on the game clock and take a 16-3 lead with the extra point pending. That's what you want to see, Jason.
No doubt. I tell you what, Stowers will go get the ball, and nothing short of a great pass from Evans.
Rather Boyd is coming to the sidelines to do his celebrating now.
He's doing a little dancing, which I don't know if that's what he does best. But anyway, extra point is good by the Bearcats.
And
I tell you,
Bearcats,
we're finna go to halftime. Just leave it here. We're up 17-0. Why not? All
we
right,
might
you
as
need to
well.
take
No,
our-
it's too late now. It's too late to take it now. So we will keep it here. We'll talk about that because that's one of the things that was in the paper. Rod Walker put on his blog. He asked, speaking of receiver duos, Pinkston and Stowers, he asked if there was any other duos that might be better than that. And there wasn't a whole lot of names that popped up, especially on Twitter. And that's where I follow him on Twitter. There was a handful. I saw 4 or 5 names come up. But I tell you right now, it's tough, and it's like I'm guarantee you that will be one of the things he writes about, especially after the passes we've thrown, is how do you cover both of those guys?
Yeah, most teams don't have a defensive back to cover one of them, let alone both of them. And Stowers is just, I tell you what, the way he gets that ball and the way he'll jump up and get it. Pinkston will do the same thing, but both of them just impressive athletes.
Yeah. Now Rodriguez set to kick off. This time he's kicking from his 40-yard line with 31 seconds left to go in the first half. Bearcats lead 17-3. There's the whistle as Rodriguez will kick off. Pooch kick, high, end over end kick. It caught at the 27-yard line, and he's trying to turn it. The Pooch kick is about to fail. And he's down. He runs out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And, boy, Jason, you about got burned on the Pooch kick there.
Yeah, you did. You had everybody running the middle and to the right side, and that left side, there was nobody to cover that ball, and he took off. That was not meant to happen.
We've got 2 players down on the field. We're going to take an injury timeout on their behalf. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. Not quite sure. Was there a timeout? I'm not sure what was going on. Referee, I think maybe they're going to add some time to this clock. Wouldn't surprise me, Jason.
Yeah, they let it take about 8 seconds
it
off
did
of
take
it.
3 or 4 seconds at least off of there. I'd say they need to put 21 to 22 back on it. I think that's what they're going to do. He's coming to talk to the coaching staff. I'll be willing to bet. They put some time back on the clock because it didn't stop. I'll verify that. I looked up to see what was left, and it didn't stop. So they're talking it over with Boswell. They're pointing. They got Coach Stokes tickled over here. We're going to see.
What's Coach Stokes at?
I'm not sure what they're doing. No signal yet for what they're doing, to be honest with you. Just doing a lot of running around, talking, wasting our time. Well, nothing changes. Now they start the play clock. 17 seconds is where they leave it. Prep's got 2nd and 10 from the Bearcat 41-yard line. Welch takes a snap. Wants to throw. Pressure coming. Looked like holding. Not going to call it. Deep down the sideline, and he is going to get it. Catch it?
Oh,
He
my.
did catch it. Wow. Touchdown, Prep. They threw it down the sideline like they've been throwing that right sideline. Jump ball, and they make the catch. It is a touchdown. And, Jason, that wasn't what we expected to see, was it?
Boy, that really is right there. We had every defender right there. He threw it perfectly right over our defenders, right into
I think we had 3
his
there.
hands. We did. We had everybody right there. The defense was there, and it was just a beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Not much you can do but knock that one down.
Typical jump ball, Hail Mary, and they threw it down there. 41-yard touchdown completion from Prep. Now they got a referee timeout, or somebody's got a timeout. They're going to take a timeout. Now we're going to take one as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. What do you do now? Do you take a knee now?
Yeah, you know, I think so. You're just going into halftime, regroup, and get things going. But you never know with this with the way our offense can throw the ball, but I would think that's what they're going to do is just take the ball going into halftime. You're getting the ball back and have a chance to score, so possibly so. But what a game it's turned out to be. You know, it looked like the Bearcats had things under control, was fixing to cruise on a regular victory, and bam, there's Prep.
Yeah.
So
9-6 left to go in this first half. 17-10 is your score. Bearcats leading. Bearcats scored. That's 3 touchdowns inside 2 minutes. 2 for the Bearcats, 1 for Prep.
Good point. Didn't think about that.
You know, you were talking about Bearcats running out the clock with a minute left to go, and 2 more scores since then.
Man, that's why you're surprised at 17-10 with the high power that both of these offenses have.
Yeah, I was, like I said, this is already a lot more points than I expected in this game. Prep getting set to kick off. Cameraman.
Okay.
Okay.
He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Offside, sir.
Now, pooch kick from Prep. Squib kick down the middle of the field. Caught by Stowers. Trying to turn the corner at the outside. Tripped up.
Nope.
Oh,
Run backwards.
Running the clock out. He's at the 10, still on his feet. Still now he's taken down at the 10-yard line as time runs out.
How far backwards did he run?
He ran about 20 yards backwards, I think, but trying to make something happen as you couldn't set up a play. And that's going to end the half with the Bearcats lead 17-10. We'll be back to do on the kickoff to start this second half. Bearcats will be getting the ball to start it off. Bearcats lead 17-10, and here comes the kick from Prep. Offsides on Prep. Here's the flag, and they're going to blow it dead. Looks like Reynolds actually caught that ball at the 20-yard line. Short kick. May have been trying to keep it away from Stowers and Pinkston. Kicker was slow to kick that one away, and there was 2 or 3 of them offsides on that one. That was an easy call.
Kind of wish it wouldn't have been. I mean, we had Reynolds catching the ball right there.
Yeah.
Might have made something happen to get a few yards, but nevertheless, that's going to back
I guess it's like on offense, it's illegal procedure, and you do it over. Well, you know, they haven't backed him up yet, so.
What are we doing?
They're kicking it again from the 40. Wait a minute. He tried.
Good try, young man.
Yeah, he tried. Looked like he was fixing it. He was setting it up to kick it again from the 40. Referee said, wait a minute. Now he's backing it up 5. Going to kick it from the 35-yard line this time. Kicking it from the far hash mark, not kicking it from the center of the field. See if they kick it deep this time. Looked like they were just trying to kick a short kick away from, like he wanted to kick a pooch kick, but it wasn't necessarily pooched.
Right.
Now Prep will get ready to kick off again as they're jumping up and down, bouncing on the far sideline. They're getting fired up for this second half as they don't like to be down. Squib kick down the middle of the field. Reynolds catches it at the 35. He's going to be hit and taken down right there as he had to pick that one up off the ground and couldn't get his feet going before they hit him. So Bearcats will start out this second half leading 17-10. I see Quillian Jones checking into the game, so it looks like we're going to start out in that I formation.
I'll take the 35-yard line all day long. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of respect given to our return man there and the athletes. Don't blame them for that, but, well, you're giving this offense real good field position.
Yeah, Stowers a couple of times has tried to turn that corner and is one man away from really breaking one. So let's see what they do here. I formation. Stowers to the near side. Pinkston goes in motion to the near side. Wanting to throw. Short pass to Stowers is open. In and out of the hands. Ball is just a little bit low. Unable to get to it.
Yeah, and that's because of that pressure Prep's getting. Matthew Evans paid the price. He was down on the ground. And good pressure by Prep.
Well, that's something they've seen. With it. I mean, the defender has backing off of so much of Stowers on this near side that they're going to try and, you know, break him down and stop him about 5 or 10 yards, let him catch the ball and try and do something with his feet. Now they're back into the spread offense, 2nd and 10. As Evans takes the snap, going to be a quarterback keeper, and he is taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. This is going to bring up 3rd and long right off the bat, Jason.
Yeah, big 3rd down right here, and that play right there normally works.
Yeah.
It's just a Prep team that closes on you quickly and make those tackles.
Right, they're very disciplined. You've got to hit your man and move him out of the way, or he's going to stand right there and fill that gap. 11:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bearcats facing 3rd and 10 right off the bat. 4 wide receiver set for Evans this time. So he takes the snap. Wanting to throw deep, throws it across the middle of the field. Caught by Mitchell. Great diving catch again. Another just a squat down and catch the ball right there at the midfield stripe. That's a 14-yard completion from Evans to Mitchell for a Bearcat first down.
Exactly what you needed. Good hands right there by Mitchell. Did not need a big 3 and out by the Bearcats. So keep those chains moving. And Bearcats in business right on midfield.
If nothing else, you want to keep Prep, because Prep can't throw the deep ball. You want to keep them pinned down deep in their own territory. Win the battle of field position. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 50-yard line. Hand off to Warrensley.
Yeah.
Again, nothing going up the middle for the Bearcats. We're used to stopping things up the middle. We're not used to being stopped up the middle.
You got that right. I mean, they're there, and there's just nothing going. They're making Warrensley have to. He's earning every single yard. Him and Evans along with Quillian Jones. Just not much going in the running game.
There really isn't. 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. Bearcats running a no-huddle, hurry-up style offense. As they got Tripp wide receivers on the far side, they got Stowers the lone side, but look, they're faking double coverage on him. They do have double coverage on Stowers this time. Oh, just a low pass intended for Patrick. And again, 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats.
Needing another 3rd down conversion. And
But they learned something that time. You saw they doubled up. Well, they went Trips to one side, they doubled up Stowers to the near side. They're not giving him lone coverage over here with that Trips to one side now. So, 10-21 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bearcats just converted a 3rd and 10. Now they face another 3rd and 10. Got Trips to this side, Stowers lone man to the other side. And again, they're going to keep a safety cheated over to the side of Stowers. Quarterback takes it, pressure coming. Pressure coming, quarterback going to keep it. He's running, he's at the 50, the 45, and taking off his feet along the 44-yard line. Good job by Evans to pick up 6, but we needed 10. That's going to bring up 4th down in the punting unit for the Bearcats. As Prep did a good job of bringing pressure. I'm not sure if they were trying to set up a screen or anything, but they sure brought a lot of people through that line. It looked like a screen, but I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't. And one thing about it is they're bringing that middle linebacker just about every time. They're blitzing it right there. I like that middle screen.
Yeah. Now Shepard on to kick. He will be kicking from right around his 42-yard line. Good snap. The kick is away. High kick. Short kick. Going to be caught and down. Pick it up. Whistle ain't blown. Pick it up.
Get on the ball, Charlie.
Now they're doing it. I don't know that he ever fair caught it. He caught it and put it on the ground. I guess they're going to give it. I never heard a whistle.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't see the fair catch. If it was a fair catch, it should have been a penalty on the Bearcats. It's because we ran into him and bumped him. Let's see what they say here. I don't know that. Let's see. They're discussing this, Jason, a little bit. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, they're going to
There
give
it
it
is.
to Prep. Yeah,
They're going to give it to Prep. It's 1st down on the 18-yard line. I'm surprised. The referees obviously didn't see the fair catch. I think if they would have seen the fair catch, they'd have called a penalty on the Bearcats.
Right.
We got inside that zone that you're not supposed to be. Almost bumped him a little bit there. But 9:31 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Prep's got the ball on their own 18-yard line. Got 1st and 10. They got Tripp wide receivers to the near side, one to the lone side. Welch takes it, hands it off up the middle, and he loses yardage. Going to be taken down along the 15-yard line. They're going to spot his forward progress at the 16. That's a loss of 2 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12 now for Prep.
And 2 high-powered offenses finding things tough going against these 2 potent defenses, as you'll say. Both the defense playing well. They bent, and there's been some points scored, but overall, man, this has been a great defensive game.
It really has. Good defensive battle. A lot of points scored at the end of the half, but otherwise it's been a good battle. 2nd and 12 now for Prep. He takes a snap, wants to throw across the middle, in and out of the hands, tipped, almost intercepted. Marquise Johnson, it was tipped. I think Fred Spivey originally tipped it. Marquez almost picked that one off, and he was wanting to go to the house.
He was, yeah. He saw that touchdown in his eyes and just couldn't get that ball snug up to his chest and couldn't see it. Now a big 3rd down facing the Patriots, and this would be a big 3 and out.
3rd and 12 for Welch as he is in shotgun formation. 2 receivers the near side. Pressure coming to the Bearcats. He steps up and throws a deep ball. He's got a man wide open, but he well overshoots him. Incomplete pass, and that's going to bring up the punting unit for for the Patriots, and that's going to give the Bearcats good field position here, Jason.
Yeah, and field position is so important in this game, and that's kind of what it's been, just back and forth field position going. And just kind of surprised at how far Jackson Prep is getting behind some of our defenders. It's kind of shocking, you know?
Yeah. But again, I don't think we're used to covering the pass. Not used to covering the pass, not used to covering the deep ball. And granted, Prep could have completed a few passes and could really be dominating this game.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're punting. Stowers and Pinkston stand at their own 45-yard line awaiting to return this. Good snap. Kick is away. Good kick. It's back and Stowers up. He catches it at his 38-yard line. Tries to cut it up the middle of the field. Now he's coming back to the near side. Jason's trying to get him to go upfield. He just dances around and finally falls down at the 45-yard line. Give him a 7-yard return.
That drives me crazy. I can't help it. What an athlete he is, but he runs about 20 yards.
All that speed doesn't do you anything if you don't run.
I'm telling you, I mean, what an athlete he is, and no doubt is he can dodge enough people. He's going to get around and he's got the talent to do it, but boy, he cost himself about 10 yards doing that sometimes.
Well, that time, I'll give him this. There was nowhere to go. As Prep broke down and contained him, wouldn't let him break it and get outside. So I'll give Prep credit, and I'll give Stowers credit. He was trying to make something happen. He didn't run backwards. He just didn't run forward. But I don't think there's anywhere to go forward. Pinkston goes in motion as Evans takes the snap, wants to throw. Throws it short pass to Pinkston, catches it, breaks, gets the first down as he carries it over to the 43-yard line. That's a good-looking play. We haven't seen that play this year. As they put Pinkston in motion in the I formation.
Yeah, I like that. And we hadn't seen the Wildcat yet tonight.
No, we really haven't. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen that Wildcat. To be honest with you, we haven't run a whole lot outside the tackles either.
No.
Most of our running plays have been up the middle. Now, 1st and 10. Bearcats stay in this I formation. Pinkston goes in motion this time. Evans takes it, pitches it to Warrens. They're on the other far side. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet, but is driven out of bounds along the 36-yard line. Give him a pickup of about 5 on the play.
I kind of get tickled when you listen to the opposing coach staff sometimes. Sweep this way, sweep it, and it goes sweep the other way. He's kind of got the look we got, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was definitely, we'd hear him in the corner right here. I was listening to him, sweep this way, sweep this way, sweep this way, and it's a sweep, but he just went the other way. I was interested. I was thinking, he really needs to watch some film if he does that, because we haven't seen that play all year. All right, Evans goes under center, 2nd and 6 now with 8:09 third quarter. Pinkston in motion. Evans takes a snap, wants to throw, throws it at the feet of Pinkston and takes a lick and is hit down on the ground. Jason's wanting the flag, but he ain't gonna get it.
No. I was just pointing. Evans getting a lot of pressure on him right there, and it's just he's having to fire that ball way before he's ready.
He threw that ball before Pinkston turned and broke his route.
The timing's off when you get that kind of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Now, big 3rd down for the Bearcats. They're at the 38-yard line of Prep. It's 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation for Evans. Offside. There it is. That'll give us 5. It won't give us the first, but it'll make it 3rd and 1 now against Prep. As Prep outside linebacker was trying to get a little early start on his blitz.
Yeah, to make it easy to call your play, Quillian Jones.
Yeah, exactly. Our quarterback keeper's worked pretty good for us too.
Can't push him.
Let's see. He can't push him. Learn that. Then we learned something tonight, didn't we?
Hey, it's a good sign that y'all are learning though. That's what I like.
Always learning.
Thing is, Chad, we'll forget by next year.
We'll forget by next week.
By the time the playoffs get here, y'all need zebra stripe suits, man.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Bearcats. Prep look like they're bringing the blitz. Shotgun formation. Evans takes a snap. Going to be a quarterback keeper. He dives forward. Oh, and he stretches out. That's a good job that time. As he looks like he got the 32-yard line. I think he needed the 33. I believe that's going to be a first down. If it's not, it may be 4-down territory.
It's got to be.
I don't like that spot at all. That spot's out at the 33-yard line.
I think he looked at the wrong foot. He looked at the wrong foot.
They didn't mark that where he put the ball.
Well, he may have marked it where the ball was when his knee hit the ground. This 4th and inches. It's going to be an interesting call here for the Bearcats.
They're going to bring out the chain gang.
They may bring out the chains, give the coaching staff a little time to think about this and see what it is, but I think that's a horrible spot.
Yeah, it really is.
Of course, I'm biased.
But from up here, we do have a good angle. It did look like he stretched out well.
I had him at the 32, and they spot that at the 33, and he is the length of the football short.
So big play right here for the Bearcats. You know they're going for it. And look at number 40 coming on in the ball game.
40 checking into the game. Number 55, Fred Spivey checking into the game. They're bringing in that red brick wall, Jason.
Defense.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. It's going to be power football for the Bearcats as they need inches. Let's see what they're doing. I formation. Orangeley and Quinn Jones in the backfield. Evans is going to go under center. Going to load up behind his big center and see. Center. See what we can do.
They are stacking that
There
box.
it is. 4th down. 4th and inches for the Bearcats. Evans will go under center. Drives forward. I believe he got it that time.
yeah,
There's
got
no
it.
doubt he got
Yeah,
it that time. He gets the 32 this time, which is what he needed for the first. I don't think they can give us that bad of a spot this time. No pushing that time from the running backs. That'll be a 1st down for the Bearcats.
Good
1st
spot.
and 10 from the 32-yard line of the Patriots.
They're going to measure
They're going to take a
again.
timeout
Oh, wow.
and measure it.
Come on.
I
gonna
believe
measure it
he,
again.
the ball is still another bad spot, but it should still. It's a ball length closer than it was, I would think.
That's second one in a row.
He's
Let's
got
see.
it.
I can't see. They got in my way.
Yeah, that's the first
All right,
down,
baby.
Bearcats. All right, Bearcats get what we thought they got. 1st down, Bearcats on the 32-yard line. We got 7:40 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Bearcats lead 17-10. Now let's see what the Bearcats are going to do. They're back in their I formation. Pinks into the near side, Stowers to the far side. Randall Boyd, your tight end. Pinkston goes in motion. Evans takes it, pitches it to Warnsley on the near side. Driving forward, gets it to the 30, give him a pickup of 2 on the play.
And there's that outside run we just hadn't seen a lot of. And,
Well, they're shutting it off. I watched it that time, and he was forced to cut it inside. As
Yeah.
there was a lot of white jerseys, outside linebackers, keeping him from stretching the field.
all right.
And with our speed, that's what you've got to do. You've got to contain it. You've got to force it back to the middle where you've got help. 2nd and 8 now as Evans goes under center. Pinkston in motion again. Evans takes the snap, throws it to Stowers, caught at the 25, dives forward near the 1st down. He's at the 20, looks like the 28-yard line. He needs the 27 for the first. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here for the Bearcats. Boy, this has been a methodical drive here, isn't it?
It really has. They've converted some 3rd downs and still
down.
driving this by in a 4th down, as Chad said. Now another 3rd down facing the Bearcats.
6:27 and ticking. I see Fred Spivey has gone up on that offensive line. I don't know that he's played a lot on offensive line, Jason. This is a new formation for him. He's usually on that defensive. He's usually a linebacker. All right, Pinkston in motion again. The head off to Warnsley.
Oh, and
and
he trips over.
Evans trips down and takes Warnsley down as Evans was tackled as he was trying to hand the ball off.
Pratt backs up
Backs
right there.
us up right now. It's 4th down.
Wow, boy, they backed him up a good ways. I didn't think he fell that
Yeah.
far back.
I think they may be saying that Evans was down. They're spotting Evans, and Evans was down before he handed the ball off.
And that's not.
They got a mark back there. Spread.
Now they're talking about, there. Looks like they're bringing the spread out. It's 4th down. Looks like we're going for it again. 4th and it's a long 2, maybe close to 3 here. As we got a score in this Sebastopol game, it's 17-14 Bogachita. All right, 4th and 3, shotgun formation as Evans takes a snap, wants to throw, does throw, catches it.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
Mitchell over the 20-yard line, picks up the 1st down, and that is a big 4th down conversion there. It's 4th and 3. Evans throws the pass to Mitchell, who picks up the 1st down at the 18-yard line. Now it's another 1st down for the Bearcats. 2 4th down conversions so far on this drive.
Mr. 3rd down right there.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he's your sure hands out there. All of them got good hands, but I tell you what, when you need that 1st down or whatever, throw it to him.
He took Mark Hawkins' role from last
He's
year.
got it.
No doubt. 1st and 10, trip receivers to the far side. Stowers by himself to the side. One-man coverage on him, wanting to throw to Stowers. Throws it. It is caught at the 9. And
Yeah, baby!
Bearcats, touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
The defender fell down going for the ball. Stowers turns and runs it in and gets a cramp. Touchdown, Bearcats. Bearcats will take a 23-10 lead with the extra point pending. And Stowers is cramping up. Boy, he had to turn and go on that one. He's fired up, though.
You called that single coverage out there on Stowers, and boy, we took advantage
I think Evans
of it.
hurt him.
Yeah.
Because he was looking right and then
Yeah,
turned to look.
Second touchdown of the night for Stowers.
All right, the extra point coming from Rodriguez. Snap, hold, kick is good. Bearcats lead 24-10 with 4:58 left to go in the third. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on WQST 850 AM. All right, Rodriguez set to kick off after the touchdown by Stowers. He kicks it high, end over end kick's going to be caught at the 5 and return from Prep. And he is hit and taken down short of the 20-yard line. He falls at the 18, and that's where Prep will start out 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line, calling on that defense again.
Good tackle by number 16, Uncle Lyles.
Uncle Lyles, Lazavius Lyles makes the tackle that time. 4:53 left to go in this third quarter. Bearcats lead by 14. 24-10 is your score. A lot of defense in this game, a lot of deep passes. This has been an air it out type game right here. Patriots were forced to take a timeout, couldn't get their signal straight couldn't get all the players in. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. All right, there's the whistle now. Prep will start out 1st and 10 at their 18-yard line. No receivers this time. Got everybody on the line of scrimmage. Interesting formation. They got one back in the backfield. A little movement on the line. Quarterback keeper, and they may give him 2. Looks like he got it back to the 20. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 now for Prep. That's an interesting lineup there, Jason. They got no wide receivers. They got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow,
5,
they're going to do it
6,
again.
7, 8,
Maybe
9.
they're setting up
men.
something.
And
They may
like
be.
Chad said, I'm kind of worried about one of those tight ends coming
ends
out
gonna
for a
break out.
pass or something
Yep.
like that. So
9 men on the line of scrimmage or near the line of scrimmage for Prep. One back in the backfield. He shifts over. Welch takes a snap. Quarterback keeper again. They're trying to do some blocking and finding a little running room as he carries it over the 25-yard line. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first. 3rd and 3. Little discussion going on between the Bearcats and Prep. There's a flag on the ground. Let's see who it's going to be on. Jason, you want to bet it's on us?
I think so.
I'm hoping we're wrong.
Well, he's all out. I think it's on us.
I'm gonna bet it's on us the way they usually go.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're wrong. Come on, be wrong, be wrong, be wrong. Let's see what the call is. Here comes the
It's
referee.
on us because they're talking to whoever that was.
Oh, yeah. Heading our way.
It's heading our way. That is a
15.
10, 15
That's the
yard personal foul against the Bearcats. Referee's trying to explain it to Judd. Judd doesn't like it, of course. But that's a first down for Prep as it carries it over the 40 to the 41-yard line. Prep staying in this huge line formation. I don't know what you call it. No wide receivers. Can't you only, isn't it?
Kind of like a
can't you-
wildcat.
You've got to
formation.
put so many on the line, but I guess there's not a limit to how many you put on the
They
line.
did pick
Yeah.
up 15 yards with it.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Prep takes the quarterback, going to keep it again, cutting it up the middle of the field, falling forward to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. And
Nice.
Jason, I tell you what, it's
Successful.
working.
It is. And
The only thing we've seen all year run up the middle against us and work.
Let's go. Move.
All right.
Get out of the way. Let's go.
And now, 2nd and 5. Another quarterback keeper. He comes up the middle and picks up another 3 or 4 yards. And I don't know how long he can do it, but he's taking a beating. But he's getting 3 yards of carry on the quarterback keeper. Welch is just running.
they're jumping up there quick. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
same. Quarterback keeping it, jump up there as quick as you can.
Yeah, Forrest takes a timeout. They got to get their players to realize that they're running it quick. You got to get on the line of scrimmage. We'll take a timeout as well. 24-10 is your score. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. They're still staying with this 9 men on the line of scrimmage. Quarterback takes a snap. It's quarterback keeper. He breaks it, gets the first down over midfield. to about the 40. Let's see, they're going to mark him at the 46-yard line of the Bearcats. And I've never seen it before, Jason, but it's working.
It's working. They're stacking it up man on man. You know they're running it, and they're just, right now, they're beating us.
Yeah. It's like,
You
this is
know, on
what
the
we're
line.
going to do. Stop us if you can.
Right?
All right, same formation. Shotgun formation, quarterback takes it. He's just straight running it. They wrap him up that time. Give him a yard on the play as they're going to spot it at the 45. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 now for Prep. And they are right there. They know what they're going to do. It's either right or left.
Yeah.
They're lining it up and getting ready to go. Bearcats slow to get back up on the line. 2nd and 9. Quarterback takes it up the middle. He's pushing forward. He may have got a couple that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. Now let's see what they do.
Yeah, one thing Forrest's got to do is get on that line, get ready, and get prepared quick because they are snapping it. As soon as that referee lets go of the ball, they're taking it.
Okay, now Welch checks into the game. Let's see what they do here. Now it's 3rd and long. They may have to throw this time, Jason. You got to be watching them here. He's a little further back in the shotgun this time. Yeah, he steps up, wants to throw, does throw. It is hit as he releases it, and it calls incomplete as there was double coverage. Bearcats were waiting on that as Pinkston and Mitchell were covering the deep receiver. And they call incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. And Jason, you got to be careful of a fake here.
Yeah, you do. They're in a position right now where they could definitely do it. But look forward, as close as this game is, 3rd quarter, 2:07, I think they'll punt it.
All right. Got a little text there from Scott May. I believe he's listening to us over in the Jackson area, listening to his Cats. He says, come on, Cats. 4th and 8 now. We'll say it's a long 8 for Prep. Pinkston, the lone return man, back inside his 10-yard line. Got to watch him. There's the snap, and he does kick it, kicks it away. Pinkston's going to field it at the 5 and is quickly taken down. Good catch.
Yeah, it was a good catch. And
Bearcats have the ball at their own 5-yard line, deep in their own territory.
yeah, I don't know why you don't take a chance to let that one go on into the end zone, right around the 5.
5 or 1.
5 or 1, what's the difference?
Exactly.
Take your chances right there. But nevertheless, Bearcats going to start off 95 yards to go for pay dirt.
Sebastopol takes the lead in the Boca Chitto game. 21-17 is the score in the Sebastopol game. 2:04 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Bearcats lead by 14, but they are deep in their own territory. Reynolds checks into the game at wide receiver. He's on this side with Pinkston, Stowers, and Mitchell the far side. Mitchell goes in motion. Evans takes it, wants to throw, does throw deep to Stowers. Double coverage out there. Well overshoots him, throws it out of bounds. As they had the coverage on him that time, and he threw it away. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats.
And you also, Vance, Forrest now got to worry about getting themselves a little bit out of this hole, give the punter a little bit of room, or you're going to give Prep a good offense, great field position.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Pinkston checked out of the game. No, Stowers checked out of the game. I guess he's a little shook up on that touchdown play a minute ago as that was Pinkston running down the far sideline. All right, Evans puts Patrick in motion this time. Takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He drives forward, still driving his feet, gets it up over the 10. We're going to give him a pickup of 5. It's going to bring up a little bit of more manageable 3rd and 5 now for the Bearcats.
Yeah, open up that playbook a little bit more when you're right there around the 10-yard line now. And so now got 5 yards to go, and now maybe run or pass option now for the Bearcats. A big 3rd down, nevertheless, or as I said, Prep will get great field position.
Exactly. 4 wide receivers for Evans as he takes the snap. Wants to throw, throwing it deep down the middle of the field, overshoots Pinkston again. So it just overshoots his receiver again, deep, little too deep to Pinkston. And they're going to have to punt from deep in their own territory. Going to give Prep the ball back in good field position, and Prep started moving the ball on the ground, Jason. You got to be wary of them.
Yeah, you really do. They found a little bit of success kind of in that wildcat formation, and it definitely worked for them. Only down by 14, minute 19 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Evans throwing the ball well, just throwing it a little too well, getting too much air under it, trying to get the deep ball to Pinkston. Now the kick from Shepard from his end zone. Prep bringing the pressure. What a great wow! Over his head, bounces and rolls over the 40-yard line all the way down near the 37. That is 50, 63-yard punt as he kicked that from inside his end zone.
Man, that is huge. I'm telling you what, 2 huge punts. I mean, he always punts the ball good.
That was pretty. It was spiraling out there.
I'd like to see his average tonight.
Oh, it's been great tonight.
No doubt.
Is this game being aired? Y'all versus us or anything?
No, not y'all versus us. No, it's not on TV.
On anything?
It's on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, not webcast today.
Oh, there's no video to it. No. Yeah, it's web. The radio is on the web.
He's listening to that.
You're listening to us on www.850am WQST. That's the 5th time I've told Chad that tonight.
Hey, when they hear bands go blank on air, it's because he's sitting in the bleachers.
All right, 1st and 10 for Prep. They changed it up, spread it out a little bit now. Wants to throw, throws it deep down the sideline to Mitchell's side again. Mitchell has the interception. One too many times, and Mitchell gets the interception at his own 20-yard line. Again, Jason, they were targeting him, and they did it one too many times.
Yeah, you're going to pay for it eventually, as you said. He's going to get one of those balls, and it was basically just to run for it. He threw it up there, and
he just got position on the receiver.
He did, and it was his ball to get.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, the pass was as much thrown to him as it was to the receiver for St. Andrews. Excuse me, Jackson Prep. I just keep wanting to call him St. Andrews. 1:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bearcats get the ball back at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The score is 24-10 with 1:09 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Got Pinkston and Reynolds, your wide receivers. Pinkston goes in motion. Evans takes a snap from under center. Up the middle is Warrensley. He finds a hole this time. He's at the 25, dives over the 30 for the 1st down. Over the 30-yard line to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Bearcats. Good run that time by Warrensley, Jason.
Finally found a little bit of room up the middle. One reason that Prep defense is so good, you'll see them bringing in 3 or 4 at a time. I mean, they just shuffle them in and out, always fresh in that ball game. And a lot of times you'll see Forrest just wear out a defense.
Yeah, exactly right. Evans back under center with Warrensley and Jones in the backfield. Pinkston goes in motion. Wants to throw to Pinkston. Now he turns it upfield, trying to run it. Loss on the play as they take him down. That's a coverage sack as they started covering Pinkston when he goes out there this time, and Evans had to tuck it down to run it. He loses a couple yards back to the 29. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
And Pinkston a lot of times demands that double coverage, and boy, Stowers just, he capitalizes, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it really hurts to see Stowers on the sideline still walking off the
Man,
ground.
that is.
And it really hurts the way you defenders cover the receivers. Now, look at this. I see Wildcat formation coming out for the Bearcats. Looks like they're going to try and get a timeout. They're going to let the play clock run down. They do. 3rd quarter ends. We're going to the 4th quarter with the Bearcats leading 24-10. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. All right, start of the 4th quarter. Evans goes under center. Reynolds and Pinkston still your receivers. Quillian Jones and Warrensley in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Pinkston goes in motion. Evan takes it, hands it off up the middle. Warrensley is upended. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11. And Jason, we've had one run up the middle that's gained some yardage. The rest of it has been no go.
Yeah, not a big defensive line for Jackson Prep, but a gritty little bunch up front because they have stopped everything that's come through.
Yeah, exactly. Spread offense now as Bearcats are facing 3rd and 11. Pinkston and Mitchell to the near side. Reynolds and Patrick to the far side. Evans looks for the audible. Gets the audible, calls it out. High snap. Evans pulls it down. Throws it to the outside just over the head of Trayshawn Mitchell. Pinkston was crossing the middle of the field.
And once again, Evans had to pull himself up off the ground.
Yeah.
So just good
Sebastopol gives up a touchdown. Now they trail 24-21 with 8:58 left to go in the 4th quarter. Bearcats lead here 24-10, 11-12, but they're fixing to have to punt it away to Jackson Prep. Really need to hold Prep here, keep them off the scoreboard, and try and eat this clock up some more. Let's see if we can get another good kick out of Shepard. Takes a snap, kicks another good kick. Fair caught at the 31-yard line is where they will down him. Prep will start out 1st and 10 from their own 31. That's another good kick. He kicked out from about the 20, didn't he?
He did.
That is another 47-yard kick that time. All air from Shepard. He has done
He's quite the weapon himself. I tell you, our kicking game is all the way around.
He hasn't punted more than 1 or 2 times a game.
No, he really hadn't.
He's really had his work for him tonight. And I'm sure that's something that the coaches knew would happen, and they've worked on it, I'm sure, in practice. 11-12 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats lead by 14. 24-10 is your score. Trip wide receivers to the near side for Prep. Fake the pass, quarterback draw up the middle. They're going to hit him and take him down. Looks like he got a pickup of about 5 on the play as he carries it up to the 36-yard line. Coaching staff for Forest wanting to hold on the play, but not going to get the call. 10:57 left to go in this ball game. Clock is ticking. 2nd and 6 now for Prep.
Wouldn't surprise me if they were holding, because our defensive line is usually pretty much stopping everything coming up through there.
Yeah, up the middle. Shotgun formation again for Prep. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Looking back to the near side, throws it over the head of his intended receiver and out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Big 3rd down for the Bearcat defense, Jason.
And it really big 3rd down. And number 55, Fred Spivey, defensive lineman, was on the coverage. He was just waiting for him to catch the ball.
Yeah,
he was waiting.
Yeah, he really was. Every time you can take the ball away from Prep, you're a little bit closer to holding on to this 14-point lead.
Yeah, it's 10:26 left to go in the 4th quarter, and they're holding on.
Holding on. Now, 4 wide receiver set. Tight package for Prep. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Pressure coming, flushes him out. He's going to try and run. He throws it. Intercepted.
Oh, yeah,
intercepted by Mitchell. As he still got it at the 40. Trying to get upfield at the 35. He's going to be hit. Still on his feet at the 30.
Go, baby, go.
The 20.
Go, baby, go.
Cuts it back to the middle of the field.
Yeah,
Finally takes it down all the way down to the 2-yard line. What a run by Trayshawn Mitchell. And Jason, we heard it earlier. Todd Vowell called a play. Said, watch this. This is a playmaker. And that's why. You can't take him down.
No, you can't. I mean, I tell you what, when he gets that ball in his hands, he can do something. But I tell you what, Jackson Prep's going to wish they wouldn't have had thrown the ball so many times his way. He's having a field day right now. I tell you what, that 2nd pick of the night for him. And Bearcats are in business.
Bearcats have picked off 3, I think, tonight. 3 or 4.
They picked off.
That's 3rd one.
3 because Stowers got 1 of them.
Right. 3 interceptions on the night for the Bearcat defense. As Evans got 4 wide receiver set, spread offense. Got Pinkston and Mitchell stacked to the near side. Evans takes a snap. Going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's hit. Dives forward. I mean, I'm talking about just, as Stowers said, he's a beast. And he powers his way inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Pick up, I think he got 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 now for the Bearcats.
And this could be that kind of close the door kind of touchdown, that, if you'd like to call it. I mean, you're never out of it with Prep, but boy, I sure do like Forest's chances up 32-10.
Right. I know our video had that. I wish some of the TV crews were still here to show that video.
I had all of those. And me hollering.
Evans got it, throws it across the middle.
Touchdown!
Bearcats.
Yeah!
Pinkston across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Bearcats. Bearcats will take a 20-point lead with the extra point pending. Pinkston gets in the end zone for the score. And this is what they talked about in the paper, the receiving duo of Pinkston and Stowers. Pinkston has 1, Stowers has 2 touchdowns on the game.
No doubt.
I believe Evans got the other one on the quarterback sneak, didn't he?
Yeah. Sure did.
Good job from Evans and the wide receivers of Pinkston and Stowers. The kick by Rodriguez is good, and the Bearcats lead 31-10, 21-point lead with 9:27 left to go in this ball game. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. All right, after the Pinkston touchdown grab, Rodriguez set to kick off. Bearcats lead 31-10. Whoa, what a kick that one is. That is in the, out of his hands into the end zone, touchback. That'll come out to the 20-yard line where Prep will start out 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, trailing by 21. Bearcats lead 31-10.
Wow, what a statement they made, and they looking like they might avenge that 10-9-09 lost.
Exactly. Hope you took pictures. Good job tonight by the Bearcats. The Bearcat defense done about what they said. My prediction of the score in this game was going to be 24-7. Pretty close to that. They've held Prep to 1 touchdown, but they got the field goal too. So it's 31-10. Here's your game. Now Prep hands off up the middle. Big Fred Spivey laying a lick on the fullback as they drive him back. Helmets come off. Good job that time by the Bearcat defense. They stop him up there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that Bearcat defense getting out of them up front and kind of surprised to run up the middle. Clock still running. Just, still time left in this ball game.
Yeah, 9:03 left to go in this game.
They don't look to be in any hurry.
2nd and 8, they really don't, Jason. Kind of taking their time. They may be accepting it. I don't know. We'll see what they do here. 2 wide receiver sets, I formation. Handoff to the running back who comes up the middle, and he doesn't get anything, Jason. That's that Bearcat gang tackling that we like to see right there.
I tell you
Third
what,
and long now.
they are. That's that Forest defense we're used to all over them. And just kind of like Forest is just starting to get their feet under them, starting to get things going.
I see Rod Walker has stayed here for the whole game, taking lots of notes.
Be a nice article.
I think
It's gonna
he
be
had
a
30
nice
pages
article.
wrote down. Right there.
It's be a good write-up on the Bearcats tomorrow in the Clarion Ledger. 8:16 left to go in the ball game. Bearcats lead 31-10. Prep's facing 3rd and 8 from the 21-yard line. Handed off, trying to cut the outside. Has the running room. Trayshawn
No.
Mitchell, wow.
Fumble.
Takes him off of his feet. There's a flag out here. I believe that's holding, Jason. That's,
Okay.
It was on the ground
Good
before the
decline that.
tackle. That's going to be holding against Prep. I thought I saw it too. And that's what it is. That'll be
We'll
declined.
decline it.
Yep, that'll be
All ball.
declined. And be a 4th down situation, I'm sure.
And boy, what a statement game the Bearcats are making. Everybody watching it, got their eyes on it. And Bearcats, we were scratching our head wondering, is this Bearcat team that good? We thought they were. I think we know.
I guess we took the penalty, Jason. They did. They're backing them up. I don't know. They're bringing out look like they're bringing out the punt crew. I think they're surprised too. Wait, now they're bringing it back. Say,
Man,
surely we wouldn't take that. There it is, holding against St. Andrews, and it's declined. That's what we thought was going to happen. I was a little surprised there.
yeah.
Had me worried. 7:55 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats lead 31-10. St. Andrews is going to be forced to punt. 4th down, 9 yards to go. They're going to be punting. I say they're punting. They look like they may be going to this. Now he's dropping back. That's their quarterback going back to punt. Welch looks like, I haven't noticed if he's been doing the punting duties all night. I think he has. So he stands at his own 8-yard line. He will kick. Kicks it away. Good kick. Bounces short of Pinkston. It rolls down at the 40-yard line. They're going down him at, say, just shy of the 40-yard line. So Bearcats start out in pretty good field position with 7:32. Still a little too much time to run out.
Yeah.
I bet you.
We got to keep putting points on the board.
I will not be surprised if you see a deep pass right here.
Yeah. I mean,
Would
you
not
got to
shock me at all.
Yeah, I mean, with 7 minutes left to go, you just can't concede the ball game. I mean, say we got it. I mean, you got to keep going and keep trying. They come down in that spread formation, Vance. You're exactly right.
7:32 left to go in this game. Bearcats lead 31-10. Got 1st down from their own 40-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. Now he's looking for the audible. Checking with Coach Martin. Staying right here. Got Shepard checks into the game at wide receiver on the far side. Evans takes up, throws it across the middle of the field. Pinkston wasn't,
boy, he wasn't looking, was he?
Pinkston wasn't looking for that one.
That was a touchdown, too.
That one went right in front of him, and Pinkston was just shaking his head like he never saw it.
Wow.
Excuse me, that wasn't 21, that was 81. I thought he looked too skinny to be Shepard. 81 checks into the ball game at receiver for the Bearcats. 81 is Rashad McKee for the Bearcats. 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats. Evans takes the snap, hands it off to Warnsley. Nothing going up the middle tonight. I want to say that's probably been one of the most surprising things for me tonight that I've seen from the Bearcats is we've been unable to run that ball up the middle of the field.
One run's all we've had.
It really has. They've shut the run down up the middle. And And, you know, I know I heard one of the coaches say, or some people say, that we weren't sitting anybody, but there's a lot of Bearcats on that starters on that sideline catching some breathers now. They've played hard for 3.5 quarters. We got 6:57 left to go in this game. Bearcats wanted it all sides, didn't get it. 3rd and 9 for Evans as he takes a snap. Wants to throw, does throw across the middle of the field, just overshoots Pinkston again. Boy,
that'd be Stowers there.
No,
that's Pinkston, boy.
Stowers is out. Stowers got a little hurt on the touchdown.
Yeah, that's
He's over
right.
here with his towel on his head.
I got it marked down, man.
Okay, got it marked down. All right. I tell you though, how many times tonight has he overthrown Pinkston? Boy, that's been a lot of them.
That's been a lot
If he connects on half of those, we're up
No
4
doubt.
touchdowns or 5 touchdowns, because those are all touchdown passes. Shepherd will be punting now for the Bearcats, standing along his 26-yard line. Back for the Patriots are at their 20-yard line. Got 2 men back. High snap. He pulls it down. Good kick. Another good kick, because it's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. I don't believe he waved fair catch. If he did, we didn't see it. And he's quickly wrapped up and taken down. That's Justin Robinson on the tackle, along with number 25 of the Bearcats. That's Corey Qualls in to make the tackle. And Corey Tucker was also back there. So good job of the Bearcat kicking team. I tell you what, they've done good tonight. All facets, special teams, all facets of the game. They had one little return on the pooch kick that they got away with, but the Bearcats stopped them there. No, they gave them a touchdown on that one, yeah. Otherwise, a pretty good game from the special teams unit. 6:33 left to go in this ball game. Prep got the ball at their 18-yard line. 1st and 10. No wide receivers. Content to hand it off up the middle. Get a couple of yards there.
They've accepted their fate.
It looks like Carthage running the clock out, Jason.
Yeah, they've accepted their fate, trying to get out of here as least as possible.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the one thing that worked for them was putting 9 men on the box. You know, with no huddle offense now,
yeah,
they're running the ball and going into huddle. So 6 minutes left to go now. 2nd and 7. And the handoff is going to be taken down in the backfield. Number 32, Marquez Johnson, takes him down hard back at the 16-yard line.
Ball squirts out. It was close.
It was real close.
They're going to spot him down. But
spot him down at the 18. That's a loss of about 5 on the play. That's going to take it back to the original line of scrimmage, where it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Prep.
Boy, and time has definitely run out on Prep.
Yeah, you're down 3 touchdowns with 5.5 minutes. It's hard to come back. 3rd and 10 as Prep under center is Welch. 3 men in the backfield, no wide receivers. Handed off. He cuts it back to the middle field. Has a little bit of running room, but is quickly taken down. Marquez Johnson takes him down at the 24-yard line. Great job, because he had some running room.
He did. Marquez Johnson come out of nowhere and just made that tackle. And that's what it is. You know, Forrest, every once in a while there'll be a guy not there, but just out of nowhere, there comes that speed of Forrest making that tackle. So now Prep's got to punt again. Forrest's going to get good field position again. It'll be interesting to see kind of what we do.
Yeah, if we start trying to run it a little bit more, we keep throwing it. I'll tell you, we got to throw it, because the run just hasn't worked for us tonight.
Yeah.
I think our coaching staff would love to put another touchdown on the board.
Why not? You got everybody watching, looking at the score. Do it.
Welch set to kick for the Patriots. Kick is away. Good kick. Pinks is not going to be able to get to this one, as it takes a Patriot bounce inside the 30 all the way down to the 27-yard line. Well, Bearcats will start out 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So we'll see what offense, all the starters back on the field, except number 81. I guess he's coming in for Stowers, huh?
I think he is coming in. Well, you know, Reynolds was in for Stowers, and I think he is coming in now. Maybe he's coming in for Reynolds, because Reynolds was in for Stowers, so we'll see.
Number 81, Rashad McGee.
I see Quillian Jones in the game. So we're going back to our I formation now. Brandon Boyd checking in at tight end for the Bearcats. First and 10, 4:25 left to go in this ball game. Evans will go under center this time. Pinkston, and you said McKee, you wide receivers. Pinkston goes in motion. Evans takes a handoff, gives it to Warnsley, who breaks a tackle, still on his feet at the 40, still running the 45, the 50, over midfield to the 45, and wrestled out of bounds along the 44-yard line. They keep the clock now. They stop the clock. 4:16 left to go in the game. Big run that time. He finally broke another one up the middle.
He did. That's another second run of the night. He broke up the middle, and that was a big one there for the Bearcats. And
first down run for Warnsley. All the way across midfield to the 44-yard line where Bearcats have it 1st and 10 with 4:11 and ticking. Rashad McKee has checked into the game on the near wide receiver. Pinkston to the far side. Evans takes a snap, hands it off to Warnsley again. He breaks the tackle. He's got holes at now. He's at the 40. They're finally opening up some holes for him late in this game. Again, that's maybe the attitude there of Prep is breaking.
yeah, it's starting to look a little bit easier, that's for sure. A lot more room up through there, and Warnsley's finding a little bit easier going up the middle. So, but definitely the small game's in Forest's hands. That's the good news.
Yeah, 3.5 left. Bearcats lead by 21, 31-10. So Evans under center, hands it off to Quillian Jones, who is wrapped up as soon as he gets the ball. 3:24. That's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Bearcats. 3rd and 8. Spread offense checking in. I see Mitchell, Patrick, and Reynolds checking into the game. Marquez Johnson, Quillian Jones checking out. Reynolds checks back out. .20 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 8 for Evans as he awaits the snap. Going to run his clock out. 4 on the play clock. 3, 2. Now he takes a snap. Pressure coming. Oh, he has to step up, and he's going to be taken down all the way back at the 49-yard line. Pressure came from Prep, and they take him down way back at the 49-yard line. Big loss that time, and Bearcats will have to punt, but the clock's still running at 2:25 and ticking. Prep is definitely going to be out of time. I say they're out of time. There was 3 touchdowns scored with 2 minutes left to go in the first half, but I don't think Prep's trying.
No, I don't think they are. They're I won't say happy, but they sure don't want any more points on this board or give it to Forest with any more time. So they're going to try to run it out best they can. And this might be the last possession of the ball game, because I don't see Forest stopping the clock.
No, you're right. 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Shepard on the kick for the Bearcats. Been doing an excellent job tonight for the Bearcats in punting duties. Standing at this 35-yard line, they're going to let the time run out.
They called a timeout.
They called a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST 850 AM. There ain't very many people that get as fired up as he does. Here comes the punt from Shepard. Kicks it at the 40. Going to be called at the 20. Trying to return it, Marquez Johnson, who has just been an absolute beast tonight, takes him down at the 21-yard line. And boy, he has just been.
How many times have you called his name?
I'm telling you, he's a playmaker.
He's a playmaker everywhere tonight. He has been everywhere tonight. Great job tonight from Johnson as he is. I don't know how many tackles he's made, but it's a lot.
It's a lot. And he's definitely one that disrupts things on the opposing offenses.
They spot St. Andrews at the 25 with 1:33 to go. Bearcats
Jackson
lead
Prep.
by 20.
Still
What is this? I didn't
playing
say it
Jackson
all
Prep.
day long.
Mark that down, Chad.
Yeah.
I got him one more.
About 6 or 7 times I've done that. They run it up the middle and don't get much. 1:27 ticking off. Prep will be obviously after the last 3 possessions, they're just going to be running out the clock. Fred Spivey is a little slow to get up. I hope he's not hurt bad. He's a little bit gimpy. I hope it's a cramp.
He ain't coming out, I bet you.
He don't want to come out. He may come out, but he don't want to.
They'll have to drag him out.
1:07 left to go in this ball game. Prep's just running the clock out. 2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle. He's running hard, but he's not getting much. That's going to bring up 3rd down, and we're under a minute to go. Prep may run one more play, and then this ball game will be over with the Bearcats going to win this game 31-10.
Bearcats
Big
for real.
signature win, and I think you're right, Jason. I think they are for real. I tell you what, this defense is for real.
No doubt.
Now, we got 31 points on Prep, and I'm okay with that. I felt like we should have got a lot more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we missed some.
We missed some big opportunities tonight. He's not going to complain in a win like this, that's for sure, though.
No doubt, no doubt. And I'll be buying my Clarion Ledger in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I'll be reading it tonight. Rod Walker, for all of you that want to know, Rod Walker will post this article on his blog probably around 12 or 1 in the morning. I know because I'm up.
Boy, you talking about being under the gun. They got to write a story quick, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they do. But this, he'll have it posted. He'll tweet it when he gets it done, link it up to his blog as soon as he gets it done. But it's always a good read. I actually stay up late to read what he has to say and to check my picks and see how I did in trying to outsmart that smart guy. Did I mention I won that a couple weeks ago?
You did.
What's he done?
You don't think you would let that slide,
Hey, what was his record the week after that, Jason?
It's kind of like going to, if you go to the casino, you're only going to talk about when you win.
I got 13 right that week. I got 7 right the next. Excuse me. Prep runs the ball, and they run the clock out. That'll be the last win of the game. Bearcats win this game 31-10. What a great signature win for the Bearcats. And I don't know what else to say, Jason. We've said it all. It's exhausted me. Exhausted you. Great win. We went through our sponsors. I hate it's over.
I've been looking forward to all season long. Now that it's coming past, I'm just, you look at the rest of the season, though, we still got some big games left, man. So, I mean, Velma Jackson is going to be a tussle. Morton is going to be no give me by no
Velma Jackson was winning big over McLaurin tonight, so they're going to be still undefeated in the district. Morton, I'm sure, won over Carthage. They're undefeated in the district. Forest is undefeated in the district. Those 3 teams, which we've still got, Morton and Velma Jackson, the last 2 games of the season. We travel next week to McLaurin, so be sure to tune in and listen to us here on WQST 850
Did Boca Chica win?
I didn't hear another score.
You know their mascots are the turnips, right? They're the turnips.
Are they turnips?
I just can't remember. Sounded good for Boca Chica, the turnips.
We telling stories. If anybody was listening to us, they'd be citing that tomorrow.
That's right.
All right, so from L.O. Atkins Field, for my cameraman, Chad Tadlock, my color man, Jason McKnight, this is Vance Cox. You've been listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on WQST 850 AM.